What's up, y'all? I go by Rozayy. I'm a local producer. Welcome back to the Unpleasant Thoughts Podcast. It's your boy Shampoo, aka Big Shampoo, in the building with another special guest with us today. Let the people know your name and what it is that you do. What's up, y'all? I go by Rozayy. I'm a local producer, and I make beats and I release songs with local artists. So I've collabed with 3 Black a few times. I do a lot of work with Paramount, things like that. So that being, all right, so where can they find you at? So you can find me on Instagram at Rozayy, so AYE_ROZAYY. Okay. All right. And that's the same thing on all platforms too. Appreciate you for coming through. Appreciate you for coming through. So we kind of like to take it back to the beginning. Where does your story start? Where are you from originally? Okay. So I'm originally from St. Louis. So born and raised there. And I, for my high school years, I moved out to Virginia, actually. So, from there, went to college for a year and a half in New Jersey and moved into, Waldorf, Maryland, actually, in 2019. So, okay. So from there is when I'll say around that time, like around 2018 is when I started to make beats, actually. So, 2018? Yeah. But, I've really been doing music my whole life, I would say. So okay, so I don't really know if I ever really met somebody that came from St. Louis. So what was it like growing up there? Just tell me a little bit about that, because I'm not really familiar with the area. Okay, so I'm glad it's a little ghetto. I'm used to that. I'm used to ghetto. Like, I would say it's a little like DC, but everybody got a country accent a little bit. Country accent. And everybody know how to cook, grill, all that good ass food there. Okay. Fried rice, best in the country. Okay. I'm stamping that. We got our own type of ribs. We got our own type of chips a little bit. I think eventually, like leading up to like when I left, like it wasn't too much of a foundation for like the arts. So music was going away from schools, so like they started taking away like band and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I would say like out here is a lot better for like progression in arts and for Black people in general. I would say. Okay. So when did you first start like to get into music? If you recall your first to your memory of getting into music, like period. Mm-hmm. I was like honestly, I would say I was about 3. And like I was like super obsessed with like this gospel song by Fred Hammond. I think it was called I've got the name of it. It's one of his top songs. But I was just in love with it. I was like being on my car seat and like with the drumsticks, like fucking them up, you know. And then like I think I really started playing drums like at a really young age, like just. Well, at least just making noise a little bit. But then I really take it serious around like 8. That's when I started taking piano lessons a little bit. Yeah. Okay, piano lessons. Did you actually get into that, or did you like your parents see? I would say, did your parents see that you was into music? Yeah. And just thought stuff like, we need to get him. Yeah, like honestly, sometime growing up, like it was always showing me like different types of music. So I grew up with like Motown, like Stevie Wonder and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I initially wanted to start guitar, but it was too hard for me for some reason. Like, I was like 8, so probably was too hard. But yeah, I pushed for piano lessons at like 8, and then from there I just started to learn how to read and learn my performance a little bit. So, anybody in your family, like before you do music or were into like both of my parents were musicians. Okay. What did they do? So my mom was actually a singer. She's really, really dope. She sounds a lot like, I would say, Whitney Houston. Oh, that's a great person. That's a great person to sound like. Yeah, really. Yeah, really. So she has a really, very soulful voice. very, very soulful voice. He grew up singing in church. So yeah, really good.
That's usually how I start.
Yeah.
That's how I start.
And my dad is a bass player. So like really dope as well. He works with a lot of well-known bands in the area at St. Louis.
Okay. Did they meet through music, or is it just a coincidence that just two musicians ended up together?
That's a good question.
You should ask them.
Yeah, I need to ask on that. I think they went to the same high school, but
I'm pretty sure that was a common interest.
Yeah, for
common interest. So, what brought you to Virginia? I'm assuming, you know what I'm saying? You
Virginia. Well, my mom had a promotion to government feds. Like she worked for the DEA at the moment. So, they gave her promotion to headquarters in Arlington. Actually. So, yeah, so definitely a big jump in culture.
Yeah. So, all right. So, what was the biggest adjustment going from St. Louis to Virginia?
I think it was
especially since you were still at school too. So that's you say high school. That's a pivotal time in life.
Yeah. Oh, it was really weird because I was coming from like I guess like the popularity, like social environment of like yellow school. So, like if you went like on some poppin' nigga, everybody just drilling your shit. Like or you ain't really dressed like. I say you ain't have no Nikes on, but these drilling your shit ain't really worried about what nothing you saying. So it was an adjustment to like people over there was like way more nicer. And then if they join you, it's more like, oh, you a friend versus like they don't give a fuck about you. Like they just think you're trash and shit. So
man, you like that?
Yeah. So it was a weird adjustment. It's been a while. So I had like real social anxiety and stuff like that. But eventually, but.
How long you think it took you to get adjusted? Like time wise, if you could put you don't gotta put an exact number, but like a time.
Well, it took me to like junior or senior year.
Okay.
Maybe, I mean, really in college, that's when I really started to be a lot more social.
And you say you went to college where?
It's college that's in New Jersey. Seton Hall.
Seton Hall, yeah, I heard of it.
Yeah, like a big basketball school.
Yeah, I think one of the people on my NBA team back in the day went there. I want to say.
Oh yeah, they had some people come out.
I heard of it.
Yeah,
heard of it. So how was that? Because that's also in another state as well. So I feel like that's another adjustment. Or was it?
It was. I don't know. It wasn't necessarily the state, more so like the environment of college. I was like, it was
not familiar. I never went to college.
Yeah, like it's a little different. And then I went to a private school. It wasn't necessarily as big as like a public school, but it was still like way different. Like it was I don't know, you just on your own. I was on like everything. There's no real structure to your life, so you just got really like adjust to that and like find a structure, like find what works for you, like yourself versus like without having those parents to be like, yo, you do this now, do this now, do this now.
Okay. So, and you said the music, 2018 when it really became something.
Yeah, so I was in college.
Okay, so what was it that made that the thing for you at that point? Like, oh yeah, that's what I really, really want to do. Even though you probably been doing it your whole life, but you know, sometimes we do things growing up, and as we get older, we might phase out of it. But you went further into it. What was it that made you do that?
That's a good question. I think after I saw like the reaction of everybody like hearing my work, it was like,
oh, the reception was good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think I always just wanted to do it, like at least just to do it. But then eventually it was like everybody was like, yeah, you gotta do this shit, bro. You fucking Metro Boomin this bitch, like this. Like,
so you was out on campus, like amongst the, like were there a lot of like rappers or musicians hitting you up? In school?
No, so when I initially started, it was like during the summer, and then that following semester is when that was like my last semester doing it. So I wasn't too serious. I wasn't serious at all, actually. I wouldn't say I was serious yet before I started to leave, actually. But I say within a year of me starting, though, like that's when it started to get serious for me. So, like the first song I did, first and second song I did, they did a whole video for it, and it was like, yo, we started a group.
So that's when you made your first beat. Then during that time,
not my first beat, but like our first song, our first official song.
Well, did you also like get on the mic at a certain point in time, or you was just?
Oh no,
okay,
know that. Not yet, man. I don't know.
I know a lot of producers. They get the thought like, I don't know. I like this. Make this motherfucker sounds so good. Make me want to get on the motherfucker.
Right.
I've heard a couple say that. That's why I asked. But some of them, some producers started as doing both, and then they just said, "I'm gonna fall back from the rapper." Maybe it might not be my thing. It might not be my thing. So
I might try some things. I might try some things, but
you was good rapper. I don't feel like as a producer, I don't feel like they judge you like Dr. Dre. Right, a lot of his shit. Dr. Dre ain't writing a lot of his shit. He got like he's known for like people wrote a lot of his shit.
Okay, so I know that.
Yeah. And
I mean,
he don't really get judged for it.
Yeah. I mean, I might try some things just to like be able to get in that world a little bit. So because I'm not too good at like songwriting, but that would like really improve me getting a lot more placement.
Yeah, because you might can come with a hook for the artist already, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's the hook is probably easier than a verse. 16 bars and shit.
I mean, no, it's actually the opposite.
Because I used to rap back in my day, but it's been times I started writing a verse, I couldn't finish the verse, so I turned it to the hook. I was like, you know what? This sounds good. I'm gonna just repeat this.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a puzzle almost because you just really gotta find what works. You're not really gonna know exactly. Like it's not a set formula for everything. You know what I'm saying? So I actually say the hook is probably a lot harder because that's the one that's gotta really.
That's what's gonna stick in people's minds when they hear it and whatnot.
That's what they really listening to. To be honest with you, at least initially. Like to get
I get exactly what you're saying. Do you remember making your first beat and the second part of that? Because it may not be the same thing. Your first beat that was actually good.
Oh shit. Okay.
The first beat and then the first one that was good. Because your first one might have been good. But a lot of times people would be like, my first song, like fuck with that joint. So you know what I'm saying?
No, I do remember them.
When did that come about? Were you Virginia or were you still outside Louis?
First beat was in Houston. I was definitely in Houston. When I first got like FL Studio and started fucking around with that. Then honestly, within my first 10, they started to sound good. Like I know for sure one of my first 20 beats is actually on SoundCloud still. It has over 100,000 plays on it. It's a gun type beat. And people used to love that joint. So I would say it didn't take long at all. I don't have those files to show you, so I can show you one of them. One of my first ones that's actually pretty good. But
so, do you at this point? Do you feel like you have a certain style? And if you do, how long did it take you to find that?
Oh, damn. Yeah, so I definitely have my own. I would say I have my own like a process. I would say so. Like I have a lot of different sounds. Man. So I do a lot.
Versatile. Gotcha.
But so I would say my sound is. If you had to categorize it into a sound, I would say it's more atmospheric. I do a lot of dark, like vibey type of stuff too. Like no matter like the genre or vibe. Like I try to go really atmospheric and put you in a world almost. Like, and that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But I would say it took me about 5 or 6 years in to like really master.
That's not bad.
Like, yeah.
Some people never find it.
No, yeah, exactly.
So that's not bad at all.
Yeah. I sound pretty fucking good now. So like,
you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, to get to where I'm like really consistent with it and know exactly where I want to go with every single week. Yeah, 5 or 6 years.
And also to on that, seeing as you've lived in these different places, how exactly have all of those different places had a effect on your particular style? Because all these different places have different sounds. Realistically,
so I would say it helped me become a lot more versatile. I would say, well, at least starting back in St. Louis, or I would say even just like my parents, I was always around soulful music, like always, especially with my dad. He showed me a lot of like funk and like jazz. So funk and jazz is like one my huge influence on. You know what I'm saying? And also like learning the different vibes of the DMV and like New York. I'm pretty good at like Jersey club beats.
Gotcha.
Like,
so I'm not really so familiar. How similar is New York and New Jersey music?
I mean, it's basically the same.
Okay.
So
I know they're close, but I'm not.
It's basically the same culture.
Never been to New York. Been to Jersey, but I never been to New York.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same culture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Is there one that has probably more influence than the other? The top.
Oh, like between
all the places you live. I know it might be a mix of all of them, but which one you think has the most?
Most influence is basically St. Louis. You know?
Okay. Gotcha.
Going back to my roots and family. Yeah. Absolutely.
There's nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So this the DMV, I know it's even the DMV sometimes it's kind of different, like Virginia and Maryland and DC. I feel like all three of them try to point out how different they are.
Yeah.
So I know you probably have you collaborated more with from which of the three have you collaborated with more artists like DC, Maryland, or Virginia?
I think Maryland.
Okay.
Yeah.
And even though they want to be different, are they really that different, or are they similar sound wise?
Well, the ones I work with, absolutely. I work with a lot of different type of artists. Even within hip hop, they have their own sounds and processes. And yeah, I can name like quite a few people, honestly. But yeah, we honestly have a lot of different talent here. It's a big stereotype that all our music sound like drill.
I don't think.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't feel like people search wide enough for
exactly
talent.
Yeah,
I think they just hear who's probably, I guess, is most popular name wise.
I mean, it's that plus, like, I mean, granted, 70-80% of the rappers here do have that drill sound, right? Do the same thing, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot.
So how do you go about finding the other like talent? How do you go about that? Okay. Like, what's your process?
It's actually a lot easier than people, because the people that are actually serious about the music go to like different music events.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So like a lot of different showcases.
Yeah, I got
showcases, different like concerts.
Yeah, that too is my number one. Yeah. My number one way to find new talent as well. So that's
open mics.
Yeah, because you might meet an artist and they might have similar artists like opening act. So that's also how I go about it as well.
Right.
You remember the first beat you made for an artist from this area?
Yeah, I know exactly what it was. Mm-hmm. You want me to like show you some of these?
Mm-hmm. I can show you. So we can talk about it. I know you know what I'm saying. I know you got the I seen what you had on Apple Music, but I don't know. You might got
it's definitely on release. But,
okay.
Yeah. I can also like send you the file so you can like play it for them.
I mean, hey, no problem. And how long ago was this?
This was 2020.
2020? Okay.
When I first started working with people out here.
Time flies, though.
Actually, no, we had to go even farther than that.
So I know you mentioned Paramount Plus as well. Well, tell me what is it that you have there, and going about how that came about. But what is it that you have there? I still want to see that.
Okay. So with Paramount, where is it at? Why is it doing this to me? There we go. It is right here.
What's the quarantine?
Quarantine spoken.
Who was that song that you?
His name is Mark Benji. He's from Philly, but he was living out here. Okay. Gang, gang, no, I get that bitch. Watch out, get that bitch. Next thing he hit that shit. Whoa, fuck that, get those bricks.
Yeah. Some of that. I ain't going.
Okay. That was cool.
Yeah, but Paramount Plus. Yeah. So how did that opportunity come about, and what is it exactly that you have that was so we can make sure we check it out?
Okay. So I don't necessarily have a placement with them yet, but I do work with a studio that is partnered with them. So they do a lot of what's called sync, right? So let's say we have a TV show, a movie, or a commercial, right? So we'll basically make the music to the film or scene. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times it's not like really a song. Sometimes it is a song. Sometimes more like the structure is very like let's say unorthodox is more like to the movie versus like to time. If that makes sense.
So are you watching the scene when you making it, or you watch the scene before you make it?
Yeah. Sometimes, but most times what we're doing at the moment is specifically making like songs with the prompts. So they would be like, we need this type of vibe. We need like pop with, let's say, a climax, like from like a low energy to a high energy, something like that.
Gotcha.
Big drop. Gotcha. Or we need like a Wild West vibe. You know, give me like some country crossover to make me feel like I'm in.
I see, because Paramount Plus they have a lot of those type of shows on that joint.
So I'm basically working with a team of artists on like a music library for them to pick from. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. That sounds pretty good. I never really heard from anyone who has a situation even like that.
Yeah, it's far from I'm very glad to do this.
So that just came from like a networking opportunity or somebody you knew?
Yeah, in a way. So the studio I was going to at the moment, the owner, I worked with him like a lot before he pulled me in. I was like, yo, I think you hot. I want to invite you to our sessions where we're doing this. So yeah, that was really, really cool. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So I'm actually going to LA within a week. Next week, actually.
Okay.
So they're doing like a big writing camp for St. Ashley. So pretty dope. I'm pretty excited for that.
That's all right.
Yeah.
So if there was if there was one movie that is already out that you would want to have one of your beats or songs placed in, what you think that would be?
Okay, it's got to be a horror movie.
Horror movie,
or like a futuristic movie.
No,
like I would say like Tron, or like or like a Michael Myers movie or something like that. Yeah, we go Michael Myers.
That'd be alright. I would just say they be making a lot of Michael Myers movies. So you might get the next one. Might get the next one.
Yeah, something like that, or like the action.
So we got a little segment. We like to cover little top fives. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Top 5 producers who might have like an influence, or they could just be your favorite. Dead or alive, it don't matter. Top 5.
Okay. I'm taking my top 5 influences. So Um, influences. Pierre Bourne, Metro Boomin,
Mm-hmm.
Wheezy,
Mm-hmm.
Southside.
Mm-hmm.
I had one Prince and Stevie Wonder. I was
Okay, yeah, those two are different from the other ones, but they good.
Yeah,
They're
like
good.
I those two are the ones that like really made me want to do this before I started making.
Couple more top fives. Top five people you would like to have on your beats, dead or alive. We like to do dead or alive.
Oh.
We don't like to put you in any box. You might.
Okay. Okay, Prince. Travis.
Mm-hmm.
Future.
That's Future, Travis. That's just three.
Don Toliver.
Mm-hmm.
Kendrick.
Okay, I see the vibes. I see the vibes.
My favorite artist. Yeah.
I see the vibes there. So
you going to the concert tomorrow? Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to the concert, man.
I'm most likely be in the crib in the day.
I ain't gonna lie, it's expensive, bro.
I heard. I heard.
Be in there,
top five collaborations that you have already done.
Oh. Like artists or like you mean like each song?
Artists you might have had on your songs.
Okay. I gotta go with my boy HB Trill. Real Black.
Mm.
Oh, LB 199X.
Okay.
Okay. What are the songs I got? Look, I'm gonna go AO, so we got some hard shit. I need one more good one. You know what? I'm gonna go with my boy Benji. He like us right now.
Okay, for you.
And we had some Frank. We had some Frank right there.
I see you had the compilation album, right?
Yeah, I guess you can say that. So it's more like it's more like
how would you describe
it? It's a produced album.
Producer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll say compilation albums is like
I know you had what's the Just Beats joint. Then what you say you had the Morally Rich one.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you go about putting the Morally Rich one together? Like as far as like acquiring the artists, knowing which artists to put here. Say you had more than one artist on a song. How did you go about just like putting it all together?
Okay. So I would say 5 out of the 6 songs, 5 of them were done before I was like, okay, let me put this all into an album.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they were initially all like the other artists' songs. So they didn't really have too much of an idea where they wanted to go with it and stuff like that. So, but anyway, I still treated it like it was their song. I still directed them. Did all the post production and all that. But I finally, so the last song I did was Love. That's the only one I really went and was like, I'm making this beat, making this song specifically for this album. So I would say that's the most cohesive song in general. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Yeah, well, but now I really tried to make it like you don't know what's gonna happen next. So like throughout that whole song, it just keeps changing. It keeps changing, different voice, different beat. You know what I'm saying? So throughout the album, I wanted to create that exact thing. So like between each song, there's transitions. If you never heard these artists before, you're hearing a new voice every time you flip the song. You know what I'm saying? And then the song structures are not all like the regular hook verse. It's all mixed up a little bit. You know?
Yeah.
So I really try to, in a way, I try to make it as cohesive as possible, even though I didn't make every song You know what I'm saying?
With the
my
intentions,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, do you have any plans on putting together a intentional compilation?
Yeah, absolutely. So
Okay.
I'm actually in the works of it
Okay.
right now. So I would say about 2.5, 3 songs into the next one. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have like a planned length of songs? Yeah.
So I'm aiming for 8.
8.
8 to 10. So
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? If people want 10 songs,
I feel like if it's 10 fast songs with good artists, they'd take it.
Yeah. It really.
So with this, like, so are you like, is this like a beat and somebody who's solo, or are you putting people on songs together, whether they have previously collaborated or they may not have collaborated, but you just might feel like they might go crazy on the beat?
Yeah, it's it's going to be a mixture of both.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So I'm really trying to like put songs together where you're not going to expect this artist to get on it.
Okay. Might get them stretch their muscles a little bit.
Yeah, or if it is in their vibe, it's still, oh my God. Like, if it's still their vibe, I try to make it.
Out.
Huh?
Yeah, no, just have them rock out.
Yeah. So if it is their vibe, it's still going to be totally different from what they used to be on. You know? So,
I could dig it.
So I'm really trying to, whatever it is, I want to make it like a real world, like a real experience for the listener. You know?
Yeah, I don't feel like we get that a lot. I feel like there's a couple from the area, but I guess like the music scene is complicated here because a lot of it is divided because where people are from and things of that nature. Yeah. Or it also could be some people might be popular. They may not want to collaborate with people that aren't as popular, even regardless of talent. Like they may not be known, but they're talented. But you know what I'm saying? It's a popularity thing. But I think the number one thing is collaboration. My thing is, I don't feel like this area, anyone is big enough to look down on anyone, especially in the media aspect of things like music, podcasting, acting, directing.
Yeah.
Like nobody has taken off out here at a point where you can bring up all your people.
Right.
So I think everyone should
get together. It's to be more of that.
Get together.
There's a lot of things that it's a competitive nature, plus everyone wants to rap. No one wants to be like behind the scenes. Like no one wants to be the engineer.
Yeah.
Or like the manager.
You got a few people that's okay with it, but I think those people probably some of them. Like I feel like you the rare case. Like I don't even want to rap. I'm cool with it, but I feel like a lot of them are older and might have attempted to do it, but they just this shit ain't for me.
Yeah.
And now they're willing to transition to behind the scenes. But I feel like behind the scenes is important.
Yeah.
For real.
I don't know where the money at.
Yeah.
Well, at least.
And it's the opportunity. It's the opportunity because a lot of managers, if a good manager, you probably got 3, 4, 5 different artists, so you getting it from different places. Yeah. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying, if you doing your thing. But, speaking of collaboration, like, have you collaborated on beats before?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Okay. So how's that process? I never actually heard or seen about, like, co-producing the beat. How does that work?
Okay. I'll say most of the time we send what we call loops to each other. So let's say if I record myself playing piano a little bit for like let's say 30 seconds. I'll send that over to like one of my other producer friends. Mm-hmm. He will start make drums with it. Mm-hmm. And I'll probably put a bass line, probably add a little more to it, start arranging it. So now it's just not a 30-second loop. It's a full song with like 3 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And then now, and then whether he or me, we take it to the artist then. And so we like, all right, we got disagreement, and whether me or him take it to the artist, we in the studio and we do our thing. You know what I'm saying?
So is that like easy, or it depends on how many times you and the person have?
No, it's not easy at all.
Yeah,
so I think it's actually even harder to do it like in person sometimes. Yeah. So I'll say it's a little easier over sending because you can give them a few ideas and they can like pick from them.
So say somebody sent you the first loop, right? Mm-hmm. Would you send back? You just send one, or you might send like a couple different versions? Like you might add drums, but then you might do another version with some different drums, or you just do it one at a time.
Oh no. If anything, if I hear like two different versions, I do a lot of beat switches. You know what I mean? So that's where that really comes from. So like, sometimes I may have 2 or 3. You know, so I send the whole thing in one arrangement sometimes, and then like split it up a little bit if I need to. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Yeah, but
that makes sense.
That's really cool.
I'm trying to get a better understanding of all.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Going back to the previous question, I would say that's a little easier in person. Do it because now if I need him to change something, like he can be right there, and we honestly it's more of an energy thing. Like music's very energetic, like anyway, for the lamest term, you know. So us being in the room making the music together, like, is 10 times better than me sending you anything. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Off that, do you have a favorite beat that was co-produced by you?
Co-produced by me?
Mm-hmm. Is there one that's just like, yeah, I fuck with this joint? That's the one.
My favorite. Yeah, I'm like, I haven't gotten too many beats back that like really like stuck out to me for real, but like I was really the main producer on like a lot of my favorite beats, honestly. But
makes sense.
Yeah,
makes sense. Ain't no wrong answers. Ain't no wrong answers.
So glad you say that. So my girl BSP, shout out to her. She's very dope. We actually working on something for Sync right now. So the answer gonna change.
Unpleasant those alumni. You know what I'm saying? That's why I met you at the party.
I forgot about that. Yeah, shout out to BSP. So that answer gonna change within like a day or 2.
Yeah, she got some shit. She got some shit.
You definitely got some shit. Yeah. But so far I don't necessarily have one.
But it's one on the way.
On the way.
One on the way. You know what I'm saying? So how is it? How often like do producers just link up? Just maybe not even just to collaborate, just to like maybe even just like run past each other. Like, what you think it is? Blah blah blah, or something like that. I don't really know if it's like a producers like circle or something like that.
Yeah, we honestly a lot more like open to collaborating and like things like that than especially versus artists.
The rappers.
Way better. So they're a lot more ones to collaborate. Every time I run into producers, we like, yo, let's do something. It was actually just a big cook-up session a couple of days ago. I don't know if you know like Cocaine.
Paco?
Paco's.
Yeah. I met a good brother.
He just threw something a couple of days ago.
Yeah,
so it's always time. So we definitely need more of.
I like that sound too.
Okay, yeah, really dope. Yeah. So we definitely need more of that. But we a lot more willing to do that than ours, I would say.
I like a good instrumental and shit. Speaking of, you had the Just Beats Volume 1.
Right.
Tell us a little bit. How was that? Just like you just thought like fuck it, but you just say like fuck it. I'm about to just put some joints out, put them on a joint. Have you had any of them since you put them out? Have anybody like hopped on them? Like even if it's unofficial, just hopped on the Essentials joint. That joint. You know what I'm saying?
It's about 4 or 5 of them that I was just like, yo, let me get that right quick.
Yeah,
well, nothing really happened yet, but honestly, that that project did a little better than I thought. So it did a lot of stream numbers versus. I mean, even though I didn't promote it really too much, I usually give out my QR code flyers to.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah.
I got one.
You gotta get one.
I'm trying to tell you. That's what I already do.
That's the shit. Yeah, I usually pass it out for each release. But.
We used to have one of them joints and shit. The car the whole time. I get a hood. We got one. We got one in the back of the hoodie.
That's lit.
We got one in the back of the hoodie. Shit. Yeah. So now marketing is always good though, but I feel like as a producer, a lot of artists don't really understand how important that is. Because some of them just hop on the beat, but then they don't really know about the essentials of it. Like, like you can't just do any beat and just put it out.
Right.
You can't just, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and third, there's all type of whatever. How about the business side? How savvy are you on the business side? And if you up to par, how long did it take you to learn the business side of being a producer?
Okay. Brother, I'm still learning.
Okay.
I'm still learning.
Can't never know too much.
There's so much to that side, but music is definitely 90% business. I thought it was just like saying shit when it was.
I'm about to make some shit to just put it out. That ain't never that easy.
Right. It's not at all. Like it's definitely way more business than it is music. But honestly, I forgot to say that. That was honestly one of the reasons I came with more of the rich, because I was working with a lot of artists that we do a song, they would either not put it out, but God alone, you know what I'm saying? Or they'll just put it out and there's no video, there's no real connection to the fans. There's no really
they ain't really promoting it like they supposed to.
They just put it on Instagram one time and hope it blows up.
That's not how that works.
You feel me?
But that also comes from with the other part not having management or a team.
Yeah. It's also knowledge. Knowledge of it.
That's what I'm saying. They got a team. They got somebody that's going to tell them what they're supposed to do. Yeah. But that's also knowledge. They don't know that they need a team.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly. So, that's a big part. Also, there's a fun fact. Before More Than Rich, I was working on an album with another artist.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, we had 3 or 4 hits on that bitch. Right? We had everything. We had bitches in the studio. We had DJs asked for it. Everybody asked for it, and then nigga meets a little bitch and just forgets about the whole shit. But I'm chasing this nigga to do music videos and shit. That shit just went. You know what I'm saying? Straight left. So
he could throw her in a video, man.
You know what I'm saying?
So another thing with producing, I think that also could be a roadblock is sampling. How big are you on sampling? Or do you try to stray away from it because the financial part of sampling? If you sample somebody's song, they might own a good percentage of it.
Right. Yeah. I would say it depends on who I'm producing for. So if they're not signed, I just don't really pay too much attention to it because they gotta hear it first.
They ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, they gotta hear the song before they I need, or it has to really do numbers and make money. You know what I'm saying? For them to really care about that. You know what I'm saying? But it depends on if they're signed. I would go the route of what's called interpolation. Interpolating. Yeah. So that's basically you replaying it.
Yeah. You don't sample it. You make it over.
Basically. Yeah. So you would still have to
different version. I know I used to get the CDs and I used to read the little book. So it's it don't say a sample, but the interpolation of
interpolation. Okay.
Song. So I'm kind of.
I know they did that.
I'm familiar. That's back when CDs you know what I'm saying.
I had some CDs.
Yeah, I'm a little old.
Yeah.
About to be 35. So I used to, no funny. My mother used to take me to Circuit City. We only got the motherfuckers to take me to Circuit City every Tuesday.
I don't know how it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was a joint.
Damn.
I used to buy couple CDs every Tuesday. That's when they drop. I used to buy CDs and DVDs because I was always into music and movies, but I was more so into what goes into making them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
I was always into like I don't know. Look at it. That's kind of weird for a kid, but I was just into that shit. Like, how did this shit get made?
That's crazy. Yeah.
Like, I watch a movie, but then I watch the director's commentary, and just to hear what he was thinking when he made this.
That's interesting.
So
now you said it, I'm actually interested in that too.
That's the type of shit I used to be into as a kid. Though now that I think about it, how the fuck would you doing that? Like, nigga, just enjoy the movie and the music. But now I used to like the little booklets that used to come with the CD and shit. I used to be reading because they used to have like the credits for all the songs and stuff like that. Yeah. So, like when it comes to sampling, though, I feel like sampling now is very, very popular. I feel like it's very, very popular, but I don't think everybody can do it. Like it's supposed to be done.
I think it's popular because people don't like to come up with their own original work too much. Like a lot of sampling is like really lazy sometimes. So,
yeah, sometimes it's just the really lazy. But we done had some hits that was all some samples, but it's been done right because I think the person that sampled it actually has the appreciation for the song and the music that they sampled. Yeah, as opposed to just picking the song. And
when I line up, it's fire. It's definitely fire when it's lined up. Right? Yeah. Sometimes I'll say it's probably even like just the art. Sometimes so they just putting whatever on it.
Yeah, like
I mean. I'm like thinking like the beat would like carry it in a way.
You know, got some good samples like as of late, like Glorilla. I fuck with
Glorilla. That's probably the only person.
I fuck with Glorilla.
Like, she been doing her thing with that.
She be, you know what I'm saying? That's a good sample. Yeah, like even the Boosie joint, like to flip it into the lady version. I was like, you know what? You alright.
Oh yeah,
like you alright.
I know what song you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I done heard some joints, especially like some in the area. I feel like sampling is popular in like the drill scene, but but they use an R&B sample and do some gangster shit with it. Yeah, sometimes the beat sounds good, but then the nigga get on there rapping. Is fuck the whole joint up.
Yeah, man, clearly, man.
So. Speaking of that, I want to ask you, you don't got to get specific, say the basis. Hey, somebody ever got on a beat of yours and you were just like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, but like, especially early on, like, I was just doing it for fun early on. So like, a lot of my first artists were just so trash. So a lot of times I would literally like, they'll send me the song. I'd be like, hey, Mom, listen to this. And we just be laughing so hard at the song because it would be that bad.
I just be like,
yo,
man.
Like, yo, this is...
Especially like if the beat, like, fire. Yeah, and you just be like,
they was like cussing me out. Because like, bro, why the fuck are you giving these niggas this beat, bro? I'm like, bro, I can send it to somebody else.
I gotta get out there.
Like, I can send it to somebody else. Someone be like, yo, this song's trash, but who is this? Who is on the beat? Who made this shit?
Man, that be a thing though too. What I see, hey, this nigga trash with that beat, fire though.
Yeah, that's actually worked. Like I actually got a really big connect off that. You know what I'm saying? Like one of his engineers was pretty well known connection.
So I think that's also a good thing about you putting out the instrumental album, so people could just hear the beats beforehand.
Yeah,
worst case scenario before somebody come fuck it up. Worst case scenario. Worst case scenario.
Yeah, exactly. And then they also like helps to differentiate me from like being a rapper. So like a lot of people think I'm a rapper, even after I meet them and give them a card. Actually, no. Before my new cards, it would be like that. Like they still thought.
Name.
Yeah. I don't know what.
Like if you told me you rap, I wouldn't be surprised. But I've met people who said I just produce. That's what I do. All right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's like they always thought I was a rapper, and they would come back like, oh, I didn't hear your voice. Where's your voice?
Nah, I wasn't on there.
Like, nah, man.
Just
So
made the beat.
yeah, so it's really a hard concept for them to grasp for real. Like even after like me telling them to produce it, they don't even know what that is.
Because if you think about it, even a lot of the top producers, like I said, Dr. Dre, even if he didn't write his raps, he got on them. He got on some songs. Then you got, you know what I'm saying, you got Timberland, he rap.
Yeah.
You got Pharrell, he rap. You know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of, but you do have people that stay behind. But you know what I'm saying? You got a lot of producers that I don't know, and I don't fault them for it because sometimes, nigga, my beat is fire. Let me try something with this motherfucker. They might have just got inspired. Yeah. Shit, I don't know. I made some shit. Let me get on this motherfucker. Yeah. If it work, it don't. But the three that I named, they got some songs. You know, they got some songs, so I can't say they was wrong for getting on their tracks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So
nothing wrong with it.
It's all depending on how you play it, how it goes, or whatever. So big picture, where do you see you with the music, the producing thing? I don't know if you want to step it up and do other things. Where do you just see it all going? Put a 3 to 5 year period on it.
Okay. So I see myself working full time in production. So like that goes as far as me doing the TV and film industry. Me also like being my own entity as a producer / artist. So me putting out my albums. Also maybe doing shows. So I think it's a crazy idea, but like
I don't. Before you say it ain't.
It ain't.
Before you say it ain't. Whatever you say it is, it ain't crazy. It can be done. Yeah. What is the idea?
But it ain't crazy. It's like a festival like show, but like mainly behind highlighting the songs I produce. So like, on my set, it would be like me bringing out my artists.
Rozayy Fest.
Yeah, so something like that.
Shit, you get a sponsor, bro. Rozayy. Shit, I ain't know.
Yeah.
I don't think no idea is ever too big.
Yeah.
Realistically, you just gotta figure out how to get there. Yeah, that's all that is. You know what I'm saying? Just got no journey too big. You just gotta figure out the direction.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is probably the hard part, but I feel like it's possible.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, because even some of the things we've accomplished are probably things we ain't never see us accomplish. You know, we even have to think about.
Yeah, exactly.
For real. And that goes to people we might see do things and we might look at them on TV, whatever. They probably ain't never see their life going that way either.
Yeah.
But they found a way to make it happen. For real. So
exactly.
That's why I ask people their plans. You know what I'm saying? Because I get that. Don't ever think that your dream's too big.
No, it's not. I honestly didn't think I would get as far as I did now.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you there and you got there, what makes you think you can't get further?
Exactly.
What makes you think that? That's what I'm saying.
Right. Exactly.
You
know. Also, I for sure like working with mainstream artists, a few mainstream places.
Yeah. I think that's possible. I think the only thing I think about that, you just gotta be in the right places.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is something you say you be going out, so you be kind of some of them. So
that's just happening. Like my contact list is like
as,
that
as it should be.
Yeah,
as it should be because you might know the next person. There's a couple of degrees of separation.
Yeah, literally.
You know what I'm saying? You know this person, they know that person. They might invite you to something.
Yeah, bro. That conference we just came from alone, bro. I met
a couple of people. I met a couple of good people. Shout out to them.
Bro, like the managers alone, right? I met Gold Link, manager, Corday, Pusha T.
You as a producer, that's like a hell of a. But I'm saying you as a producer, that's a hell of a list. That's a name
crazy list. It's like 2 more.
Now just imagine you get a compilation joint and have all them motherfuckers on it.
Right.
That's
crazy.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That
was dope.
That's decent.
So, Pretty Much Royce.
Oh yeah. I remember when he was at the I remember the
he's at
the panel he was on.
Yeah, bro.
It was a lot of good names, but sometimes that be the thing. Those are the people that's willing to be behind the scenes. So when you see them, you might not even know who they are.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why that's good. That conference is good to put a face to the behind the scenes person because they are. I won't say just important, but they could be just as important because they're the link.
Yeah, literally.
Like I may not ever get to talk to you until I get to talk to them. Right. And then they might fuck with me, put me on with you because you know what I'm saying. Right. I made an impression on them.
So you talk to them, they still gonna
yeah, but they don't. They might not do their business directly. I know a lot of artists. They fuck with you, talk to you, but they don't. They not gonna be the one that you know what I'm saying.
No, that's what I meant. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Exactly. So yeah, that was dope as hell, man. I'm still hitting up a lot of people from that conference.
Yeah, that's how it is. I still got a couple people I got hit up. You know what I'm saying? Because I made sure. See, I don't know, but the schedule wasn't. The schedule wasn't accordingly. I had tried to plan out beforehand which joints I went to, but that didn't really work out that same way. But still, it worked out anyway. But I feel like things like that is only going to work out how you make it work out. Because you can go to an event with all the biggest names in the world. If you don't say nothing, if you don't go talk to them, then it don't mean shit that you're there.
Yeah, don't.
You don't mean shit that you're there. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? So when did you discover how important networking was? Because I remember you said you had social anxiety too. That was the thing.
I don't know. I would say around when I started taking music serious.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what? No, I would say when I started working at the dispensary.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been working there a couple years. Well, I just stopped working there, but for a couple years I started working. So I eventually realized when I got morally rich and I started passing on my cards, I realized the amount of people that I was meeting that were like in the industry, like doing shit. Like I was meeting motherfuckers every day that was doing music, movies, fucking did podcasts, really big DJs in the area, like all the time. And then I was like, bro, I'm really making my own community or building my own fan base just by doing this and like taking people's hands and stuff like that. And people really fucking with me, like heavy.
That's what's important.
Just for that.
That's definitely what's important.
Even before they hear the music, they just like, yo,
might fuck with your energy, you as a person.
Yeah,
you know
so like, after I realized you can get way farther just by like just
talking.
Being
hey,
like,
how you doing?
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like when people come off of the panel, I just go holler at them.
Yeah.
Hey man, I heard you, man. I was deep, profound. Fuck with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I got you know what I'm saying? I got a podcast. You know what I'm saying? If you ever wanna just get a little more into it. Yeah, well, I got a platform for you. That's how I approach people.
Yeah, especially when you bring value as well, it's just it makes everything so much better.
That's just how I approach people because I feel like everybody's story journey is important. Because I think you never know how the next person might relate to it. Because I don't know, somebody I know might do something for you, and I might didn't know that, but they might see you. Right? It's like, what was that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
I've had people listen to people because we got the little, you know what I'm saying, unpleasant session joint with the mic. They heard somebody's song or they're like, I'm trying to do a song with them. Blah, blah, blah. But they like they sound type situation. Say shit. I passed the info to you. If that might ask them what they trying to do, I put you on if I can.
Yeah, exactly.
Ain't no thing. I love, you know what I'm saying, connect and you know what I'm saying. If I can in any way be a dot connector, I'm always willing to do that.
Yeah, same, man.
I ain't no gatekeeper, none of that shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't want nothing from it. Go up, man.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be my that's probably what I say my favorite thing about doing this podcast has been seeing people who we've had on afterwards. No, they ain't got nothing, ain't got shit to do with us. But they've been on, seeing them go up. That shit they talked about it, they want to do. So just seeing them accomplish it, I'm like, all right, that's all right. Yeah. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're alive. Like, shit, that's all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it's all about, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, and then like, that's why I try to get out, come to all the shows and whatever I can that people have. So that shit just like be good shit. Cause like I said, every show, I don't remember a show I went to and ain't meet or discover some new talent.
Right.
So,
yeah, exactly. It's every time I find new talent too.
Yeah.
But we out here for real.
Yeah.
So it's about meeting them and it's about meeting them and like doing what we're doing now.
So, is there anything outside of the music that you're into, any endeavors, or that you're looking to get into, interested in seeing how, you know what I'm saying? What can I do in this field? Is there anything?
Well, I've always been a basketball head.
Okay.
So at the moment, I'm refereeing. But I referee for a lot of like high schools and like youth leagues in the area. Actually,
that's right.
So I've been doing that for like I just finished my second year doing that. So I mean, honestly, I'm actually very interested to the point where I would take even further like D3 or
I was just being a referee because I know sometimes I'll be looking at the ref. They do not agree with your calls. They want to argue with you down.
Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, that's just a whole world in itself.
I could imagine.
That's just
I could imagine.
So it really helps. Like you got to really be in the mindset. So it's like it helps. Like put it this, you got to be in the mindset of even though 10,000 motherfuckers are screaming at you, saying one thing, you got to be on stand.
You got to stand on what you go.
You're like, oh nigga, this is what happened. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's really hard sometimes.
Yeah. So did you play basketball? Like was that your thing?
I did. So I forgot what age I started, but I finally made a team in high school. So I played in high school, 9th through 11th grade.
Okay. Did you have hoop dreams?
I did for a slight little second. I was like, yeah, I can do a little college, man. My stepdad wanted me to go all the way to the NBA. He's like, man, you Michael Jordan, man. You can do this shit, man. But I was like way too scared though. So like, so I was always good at like one-on-one or like a regular game, pickup game. But like, I don't know what it was about. Like
organized.
Yeah, organized sports. I don't know what it was. It was just, I just had super anxiety.
I don't really feel like organized. Some people can't really be themselves as well. Like your style may not be, like your coach may not be receptive to your style, so you might just can't get in your.
It's a lot of
get in your bag.
It's a lot of factors, man. It comes down to like the type of players on the same team.
Yeah, as well.
I'll coach like.
Do you still get it in? Recreation.
It used to be this pickup spot near my house, but they moved somewhere else.
You might gotta get one of these little celebrity games they be having in the area, man.
I've always wanted to do one of those.
Yeah, they be having some joints in the area and shit.
Yeah.
You might go
I'll
ahead.
fuck them niggas up. I ain't got.
Might gotta go ahead and get them joints.
I'll fuck them up, bro.
See, I ain't a celebrity, but I get in one. I ain't got it like I used to. You know,
Weird.
I'm probably one of the only people that probably will say that out loud. You know, a lot of people still.
Oh yeah. I was just about to say you definitely.
I ain't got it like I used to. I used to do dunk. I ain't gonna go to them. I used to jump out of the motherfucker. My number one attribute.
Oh, you said?
Probably was.
Oh shit.
My number one attribute was rebounding. I started off just playing defense and rebounding. I was like Dennis Rodman. That was like my favorite player. But
Dennis Rodman?
Yeah.
It's funny as fuck.
But
how tall are you?
5'6". But
that's funny, bro.
But
that's impressive though.
Cause I first started hooping with my cousin, but he was older than me and shit. You know what I'm saying? He played ball for his school and shit. So I was hooping with him and his friends. But I couldn't shoot worth shit. I couldn't even make a layup. I ain't do none of that shit. So in order to get in the game, I'm playing the best defense on the nigga I can, getting every rebound, hustling like a motherfucker. I'm gonna try to give a reason for somebody to pick me. But then I had energy. I ain't never get tired. I was talking about run around the whole game. Never stop.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Okay.
but then as I got older, I moved around my way. I started going down to the court. I actually started to learn how to play offense. So I was just like a crazy combination with motherfucking defensive rebound, all that shit, with a motherfucker who actually not score now. But I did ease up on the defense. Something got sacrificed. Something got sacrificed.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I played defense, but not as hard. Not as hard as I was, but I couldn't, you know what I'm saying, get in the game. Now I can get in the game for them because I can drop some buckets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, something got to balance out, man.
Yeah, same, but nah, that shit was cool.
Yeah, I definitely different skills.
Definitely cannot jump like I used to.
Yeah. Look at that, man. Wait, man, I've always had a little shot.
That was your thing?
Yeah, like mid-range was automatic. Like,
mid-range used to be my shit because before everybody started shooting threes, mid-range was widely accepted.
Yeah, exactly.
I used to shoot like some crazy ass layups because like the thing is, everybody played with was taller than me, so I had to learn. I used to have to learn how to get crazy with it. When my main shit was like the floater. But I learned how to shoot that motherfucker over like niggas 6'4", 6. Everybody taller than me, so I didn't learn how to do that shit. That was that shit.
Trick.
It definitely was.
I used to have a hard time with that.
I mean, I don't know. It might not have been a necessary move for you, but I needed the floor.
I definitely did. I was playing like power forward and center most of the time in high school. So.
See, I never played for an organized team either, so that's kind of another reason why I was just able to play my own way. I'm outside. I used to go to the court. Around my way, I used to bring a team of misfits with me, probably niggas that would not get picked by nobody but me, but my team used to do way better than motherfuckers thought.
Right.
They were just niggas from around my way. Motherfuckers wouldn't pick them. I picked them. Fuck it, I got busy. I was the main offensive option, but I ain't never been one to like, I'm passing. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, make the shot. I don't give a fuck. You missed the first three, make the fourth. I'm gonna still pass the nigga the ball, even if I be trying to build niggas' confidence up. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be like, I've been out here trash all day, nigga. Alright, well now it's your time to not be trash, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? But that shit cool though, man. Shit, man. I don't know anything else you want to tell the people, man, before we, you know what I'm saying, wrap it up, get out of here.
Man,
what you
stay
got?
black, man.
Yeah, whatever. Anything you got coming, anything you want them,
man.
Anything you want them to look out for, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I got 2 singles coming out very, very, very soon, actually. With my boy HB Trill from out here. We got this really, really like smooth song coming out. Also, my boy SNS from Harlem, New York. He's about to drop his album on the 4th. We got a placement on that. Definitely look out for that. And I'm working on my new album, which I know, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna give you too much insight on that, but shit gonna be crazy. Let's put it like that. Shit's gonna get dumb and his bitch. For sure. Appreciate you for coming through, brother.
Appreciate the invite, man. Nah, no problem, man. Cool, man. I say anytime I meet some people, they seem like they doing something that they love to do. I love to be somewhere they can talk about it, man. Appreciate you for coming through, man. Been an Unpleasant Thoughts podcast. It's your boy Shampoo, aka Big Shampoo. Remind them one more time where they can find you at.
My name is Rozayy. So AYE_ROZAYY.
All right. Appreciate you.
Unpleasant Thoughts.
Yes, sir.